here, and today's vegan recipe is for lotus root. I just realized now that while I was making the video, while I was actually cooking it, I think I kept referring to it as in its Japanese name, which is lenkon. Lenkon is, the Japanese term for lotus root. And to be honest, until I moved to Japan 26 years ago, there's a little lookie. Until I moved to Japan, a long time ago, I really had never ever seen it, heard of it, yet alone tried it. So today's recipe, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to do this, but if you do have, the lotus root available in Asian shops or something, then by all means, because that's the only sort of Asian ingredient I'm using, and the other ingredients are just fried tofu, deep fried firm tofu, carrot, some pasta sauce. And this is a very unusual tasting dish for Japanese people, because I know they definitely don't eat lotus root like this. So go ahead and have a look at the video. Hope you enjoy it. To make the lenkon stir fry, I have 200 grams of lenkon that I've peeled and sliced. And I also have 200 grams of atsuage deep fried firm tofu. Make sure you use the firm one when you stir fry. And I also have 1 carrot that I've julienned. Okay. To that we're going to add half a teaspoon of vegetable stock. I like to use Vegeta. Turn the heat on to medium, and you're just going to let this stir fry for 5 minutes till the carrots get a little bit tender and aren't as raw. Don't add any oil, because the oil from the atsuage deep fried tofu is enough to get this started. I've turned the heat on to medium, and you just want to give this a little stir every now and again, and let that cook for 5 minutes. So the lenkon tofu and carrot has been cooking on a medium heat for 5 minutes. You can see it's just starting to brown. And now we're going to add some dried chili flakes, about 1 teaspoon, which is optional. Add more or less. And we're also going to add 300 grams of tomato flavoured pasta sauce. Make sure yours is vegan. We're also adding 2 sheets of naughty flakes, 2 sheets that you're just going to tear up and add to the pot. Add 100 mils or half a cup of water and simmer on low heat for 4 to 5 minutes. The stir fry is looking amazing. The water has evaporated. At this stage, you're going to turn the heat off. I had it simmering for 4 minutes, and the last 2 things you're going to add is some freshly ground pepper to taste and 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast powder, or 2 tablespoons of the nutritional yeast flakes. Give that a mix, and then you're ready for serving. What you can also do with this gorgeous lenkon stir fry is get some cooked rice, add some hot water, heat it up in a fry pan, add this lenkon stir fry that we just made. I also added some mixed mushrooms, the mushroom of your choice. Add that, add a little bit more chili if you like. And basically this took 3 minutes to make this risotto, and it is so good. So there you go, you've got the lenkon stir fry that you've tried, and I've sort of transformed that into a really simple, easy rice dish as well. So there you go, enjoy. So the lotus root, lenkon, there's a new Japanese word for you, lenkon. like you're ever going to use it, but who knows. So that's the recipe for today. I'm a big fan of lencon because it's so it's crunchy. It's got like a nice crunch to it, unlike a lot of other root vegetables like potatoes and stuff like that, where once they're cooked they just sort of, well, they're also amazing as well, but they do lose the crunch. Lencon will not. Lencon lotus root is going to stay crispy and crunchy no matter how long you cook it, really, which is nice, because when you bite into it you're going to hear this little crunch. I love that. If you've never tried lencon, you really should. I just want to mention one thing. Lencon lotus root has sort of an astringency to it. So what you're going to do if you're buying like a fresh one, here, because we can buy this stuff anywhere, it's already washed and cut and peeled and sliced and stuff for us. But if you're going to go ahead and use the fresh stuff, peel it, slice it into the thickness that you want. Then you're going to put it into, say, 2 litres of water and 1 tablespoon of vinegar, white vinegar, and you're going to soak the lencon for 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinse before using, and then you'll be then it will be ready to go for this recipe. Okay, so lotus root, you know, try something new. Don't always eat the same food. I always say this to people: don't eat the same food. Try something. If you don't like it, try a vegan dish. If you don't like it, you don't have to ever try it again, have it again. So, you know, it's just all about trial and error, and, you know, tasting things and seeing if you like, if your palate likes it or doesn't. So there you go. Lencon stir fry in a tomato sauce. Hope you like it. Hope you try it. Vegan away. See you next time.